Sam Goodman bringing you another episode of I Think You Figured It Out, huh? Hey y'all, it's Sam Goodman. Before we get too far into this thing, do me a favor, head over, follow along on social media. You can find me at The Hop Nerd on most platforms, The Hop Nerd 1 on Twitter, because it's got to be different, right? Go over to palehorsemedia.co. You can check out all the other podcasts, The Hop Nerd Podcast, Really Fucking Scary Stories. You can listen to this podcast there. We have a really cool merch store, all kinds of t-shirts, hats, all kinds of different stuff from all the different pods. And you can check out my books there as well. If you want to find me on LinkedIn, I'm under Sam Goodman. You can pretty much find me anywhere under either Sam Goodman or The Hop Nerd, or you can find Pale Horse Media Co. and just about all the above on YouTube as well. So go check out our YouTube channels. If you want to listen to this on YouTube, you can check it out at Pale Horse Media Co. Just go over there and clickety-clack and take a look, and you will find us. I hope you're doing well wherever you're at. I got to tell you, things are going absolutely awesome here. I'm just having a blast. I'm just having an absolute blast recording these podcasts, hanging out both for The Hop Nerd and for this. We've got some stuff coming up with Really Fucking Scary Stories coming up really soon. So as you know, that's our seasonal paranormal true crime podcast. We do that seasonally because we like to pair it with a little road trip on the side. We like to go visit some of the places that we talk about. So we're looking at that. We're figuring out when we're going to make that happen. And when it's coming up, I'll let you know. If you haven't listened to it, go back and check out the last season. It's 10 really good and really fucking scary episodes to plug your ear holes with in the meantime. So let's start where we've been starting. Let's jump into some really off-the-wall and random questions here from the internet, some random question generators. So to start us off, if animals could talk, which would be the rudest? I don't know. I think a penguin. A penguin seems a little cunty, right? I think a penguin might be an asshole. Maybe. Just, I don't know. I just look at that. I just look at a penguin. I'm like, you're a dick. Right? I don't know. Penguins. I don't know. Just give me that vibe. Is cereal soup? I guess it varies with what cereal you're eating, and if you're eating it dry. Funny story. We just bought one of these cereal cups for Avery. I don't know if you've seen these. So, gee whiz, thanks Instagram for selling me useless shit that I don't need. But it's this little cup, and it's like a cup inside of a cup. One cup holds milk, one cup holds cereal. The cereal stays dry from the milk, obviously. That's the whole point here. And as you take a drink, it drops the perfect amount of cereal and milk. So good cereal-milk ratio straight into your mouth hole, and there you go. It's for the cereal lover on the go, which is great for Avery. That Avery's our daughter. Terrible for me because I have a strict prohibition on milk inside of my vehicles. Because for my parent friends out there, you know this already. For those folks that are not parents yet, milk is from the goddamn devil. Okay, just period. It's fucking horrible. So the car that I had before this one, and this is some of even what led to me ditching my last car. We had stopped by Starbucks, and I had our dogs in the car. So yeah, shame on me. But I had Avery and two dogs. And we have this really, really interesting combo of dogs. We've got a Yorkie Poo, which weighs about 10, 15 pounds. And we have a Malinois, which weighs about 60, 70 pounds, right? And they both love Starbucks because they think they're going to get a puppuccino every single time that we go. So I grab a cup of milk, I hand it to Avery. The dogs think it's a puppuccino. They attack. They don't really attack, but they go insane thinking that, oh my God, this is a gigantic cup of whipped cream. They knock it down. An entire grande-sized cup of milk dumps into my floorboard. I'm talking like a good couple inches of milk, just standing pool of milk in my floorboard. We immediately go home. I start shop vacuuming out, wet dry vac milk out of my car, soaking it, wet dry vac, soak it, wet dry vac, soak it, wet dry vac, take out the carpet, scrub it, soak it, put it back in. The milk smell is always there. Kids are perfect for leaving these little rotten milk bombs around too. This is what milk is like. Okay, you get a small cup of milk. That's it, right? Because you'll find a cup, right? You'll find that cup and they take 2 or 3 drinks and then they just walk off and leave it. And I don't know, if you have a child, your back seat looks like it was hit by a fucking hurricane anyways, right? That's just fact. Like, you can look at my car at any given time, unless I have just cleaned it, it looks like a bomb has went off inside of it, at least in the back seat. Front, nice, neat, and clean. Back, terrorist attack. Like, it's insane. But you'll find this cup and you'll be like, oh, it's just turned to like pure like buttermilk yogurt clumpy something. Right. And that's fast with milk. But so that's the reason. I know that's a kind of long ramble about the evils of milk, the perils of parenthood. But yeah, just if you're not a parent yet, or if you're soon to be a parent, just learn that lesson from me. Just, you're going to have to like take your car out and like throw like a Molotov in it after you have kids drinking milk in it. It's just horrible. So to answer the question, is cereal soup? Sure. They make special cups for it. I don't know. Yeah, it's soup. How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant? A shit ton. I think that would be a shit ton. What sport would be the funniest to add mandatory alcohol to? All of them. Of course, all of them. I think would be, I don't know, tennis would probably be pretty good. I think that would probably be the best. I've answered what's my spirit animal. You know that my spirit animal is the sloth. Do you think cavemen had nightmares about cave women? Okay, look, too gendered. Come on. We're 2021, and we're talking cavemen and cave women instead of cave peoples. Are you fucking kidding me? I am triggered. Like, I'm beyond triggered that we're referring to cave peoples as cavemen and cave women. And the fact that we're referring to them as cave anything instead of past peoples, I mean, this should be past peoples, right? Past theys. This should be past zays. Past zays. Not cavemen, not cave women, past zays. That's the only PC way to refer to cave peoples. Cave shouldn't even be in this word, but past zays is the only PC way to go. Who would win a fight between Superman and Batman? The correct answer is no one gives a fuck. I think that would be absolutely it. If animals could talk, which would be the smartest? I don't know. I don't know. You know, we look at owls and we're like, that's the wise motherfucker. I don't buy it. That's a vicious fucking chicken is what that is. That's, if you want to look at something absolutely terrifying, go Google owls without feathers. If you want to see something that's absolutely terrifying. So I'm not going to lean into the owl. I think I'm going to lean into I don't know, an ostrich. Looks like it might just have some wisdom in there. A giraffe. A giraffe has got some wisdom. I think an obvious answer may be an elephant. I don't know. This just looks like there would be some wisdom up in one of those. If you were a fruit, what fruit would you be? Oh, pineapple, hands down, all day long. What is the worst song ever? I won't even say song. Let's just say anything by fucking Creed. Horrible. Just fucking blah in my mouth. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. What musician do you think would make the best teacher? I'd have to go with Keith Richards. I don't know. There's just a lot of just the age on him. Just the age on him. Like, you're not only going to get like some slick music teaching, some learnings, but he just looks like he's got like this fucking, like this whiskey wisdom. Like, you just know he's going to drop some, like, like that really, that person in the bar that can just drop some just amazing, like a McConaughey, like a Matthew McConaughey whiskey wisdom type of thing. If you haven't read that book, Greenlight, you totally should, because it's full of that too. But I feel like he would have like a similar kind of thing. Like, if you don't, you did, boom, and then like this earth shattering advice. What's the coolest sound? I think it was just exactly that. The one that I just made as I was trying to browse this stupid list for questions. So let's see what else we have here. Any more good questions? Would you rather own a horse the size of a cat or a cat the size of a mouse? I'm going to go with horse the size of a cat. I don't know. I think that would be pretty fucking epic. Just be like, this is my horse, Carl. He fits inside of a purse. I don't know. I just think that would be amazing, just to be able to like walk into PetSmart with a little teeny tiny horse, like a little tiny saddle. You could put like a little tiny, like a Barbie on it and just like walk it around. I don't know. I'm insane. I think that would be perfect. What are 3 things you could buy at a grocery store to make the cashier give you a weird look? I think anything coupled with like, if you just get 3 things, if you can always do like the hammer duct tape condoms route, right? or like duct tape, condoms, pie. Like you mix anything into like serial killer kind of vibe, you kind of get that. Or if you get like tarp, gas, and like duct tape, like anything serial killer ish kind of always gets that going, right? I think anything serial killer ish coupled with anything sexual, it's always going to kind of get like that shamey look, right? You're going to get like this random gaze of shame. If you could replace all the grass in the world with something else, what would it be and why? Oh, fuck, cotton candy, of course, right? Just this horrible landscape of sticky cotton candy that just gets stuck to everything, I think would be exactly the way to go. The zombie apocalypse has begun. You have an SUV and a baseball bat. Where are you going fast? I'm a hillbilly, y'all. I'm going to the mountains. Like, I can live in the mountains. Like, you find me like a solid mountain. Like, I can live in a good mountain, like a good, like, Appalachian mountain range, something. I can live up in them hills for a minute. That's where I'm going. That's exactly where I'm going. A witch has cast a spell on you, turning you into an inanimate, non-electronic object for a year, to be changed back into human form. Wow, this is a long question. Before this year is up, you need to be able to get at least 100 people to touch you. What inanimate object would you be? Fucking doorknob. Like, easy. Like, what the fuck? This is super easy. Random question list. How crazy. Can blind people see in their dreams? Yeah, I'm thinking they'll see something. How do bankruptcy attorneys make any money? Yeah, okay, I'm done. The question list has gone south. It's gone south. It's went from something into something not as good, I think. But I'm good with it. We're going to leave it. We're going to leave it just like that. Now let's jump into Meltdowns with Karen.
You know me? No, I know who lives here and who doesn't. You know who lives here? Yeah. You know who lives here? Yeah, I do. How do you know that I don't live here? Let me tell you how. Because I was here when this neighborhood was built, and I knew every single person who bought in here. I've lived here since 2010. Are you serious right now? I'm so serious.
So you know everybody though?
You know everyone that lives in my neighborhood. You live here?
We do live
yes.
here,
That's great if you live here. Do you live here? Yes, bitch. Okay, so
Who
where?
cares?
I'm not giving you my address.
This is what we gotta do.
I not live in this apartment. What happened?
Well, man, why are you screaming?
This stupid.
So, what you screaming for?
Don't you love people? I just love people. So what you can't see is this lady's getting her car repossessed. Oh my god. A little Karen to brighten your day.
When you done screaming, can you tell me why you're screaming?
I still live in this apartment. What happened? What happened?
You're 6 feet away from you.
You're harassing me.
I'm not harassing you. You're coming close to me. You're coming close to me.
Back off! Threaten me again! Back the fuck off with your fucking phone down!
House, what's happening? What's happening, Karen? What's happening?
You don't have kids yet.
I have kids. Where are your kids?
They're fucking terrified and all ran away.
They got hit in the face with fireworks. They have to go to the hospital. Go take your kids to the fucking hospital. Don't fucking come up to me fucking pushing me. Okay, bitch? Fuck you. I'm recording.
If you want a good time, just randomly search people meltdowns. I love these meltdown videos. They're fucking epic. There's just you name it. There's just one after the other as I kind of scroll through looking at people. So I often search Karen meltdown, and you will find some of the best meltdown videos ever made. I mean, you just look at people and you just, oh God, I don't even know. I don't know what you say to those folks. I think some of the better ones that we see right now are some of like the no mask meltdown. And let me say,